And away. Tyler Overly, Colby Robinson, Ben Stringer, and Stan Serdiuk. Men's B, second place, Battle of the Bulges. You know what, guys? There's no real law against it, but if you want to smoke, how about stepping out of the crowd? Like down there by the fishing pier, because this is like a healthy event here. Most of these people are athletes, except for Chubby and me. But if you're gonna smoke cigarettes, move on down. If you're gonna smoke marijuana, pass it on down. No, sorry. Well, we are a medical marijuana state, are we not? Oh yeah. I smelled it about 20 minutes ago, right over there by the tournament desk. Could have been Kim, but I'm doubting it.
Good. You need water or anything?
Oh, no, he got us some water.
Got it? Okay.
Thank you, though.
All right, here we go. If you're not reffing, you ain't down the camera, stay the hell out of there. Take Eric with you. All right, gentlemen, when you're ready, take the end lines. We'll get the introductions out of the way and the game started. On the far end of the court, a late entry. We're waiting on one player. There we go. Look at Brian. He's kind of, come on, Brian, you can make it. There you go. Far into the court, it's Tom Brady's legal team. Captain Josh Bilstock. Jake McNeil. There you go. Alex Russell. Alex. David Palm. And Brian, the bench warmer. Oh, sorry, Clark. Oh, yeah, he'll be in, I'm sure. And down here on this end, we've got Shaka, Ryan Erna, Dylan, I'll be there when I get there, Cox, and the big man with the big block, Graham Cowgill, and the short man with the big mouth, oh, I'm sorry, it's Andrew Royal. 1 game to 15, no cap. Our referees, Patrick Lobig, Corey Seeger. Who we got? Oh, it's squirrels on this end. The lady, I don't know her name's on the other, sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Fudpucker Fall Classic of 2022 Men's Open Finals. My name is Kyle Turner, aka KY, and I am blessed to be in the booth with my friend Ed Ratledge over here.
Howdy, guys.
Looking like we've got a good battle coming in. We've been able to watch both of these teams go back and forth, some high swings, big blocks, strong serves. I'm excited to see how this one pans out.
Yeah, phenomenal weather, nice early, well-run tournament. Thanks, Volleyball Life, helping with the well-run tournament part of this. We are almost an hour early. I mean, name me another big tournament that finishes an hour early, especially with side-out scoring.
All right, first up to serve is Dave Palm. Oh, not Dave Palm, I apologize. And this is side-out scoring, where there are no let serves, so if the ball hits the tape, it is considered a missed serve. And now we've got Dave Palm coming back to serve. Serving from the good side, wind a little bit into his face, as you can tell from a few of the flags flying in the background.
DJ Roche on the decks. He has chosen Wolf Mother. It's a great start.
It's a strong entry.
Yeah.
And Dave with the high hands kill.
Joker and the Thief.
Let's watch this replay here as Dave really extends high, finding the top of the hands and pushing that ball out of the defender's ability to play it.
I mean, it's been a while since I've watched The Hangover, but Joker and the Thief was a fantastic song for an entry point there. And here we go.
Wow.
Dang. Nowhere to go there.
Nowhere to go on that one. Alex Russell, huge press, huge block. Can't coach height.
What do we got? 2-0.
And that's their second reel. Tom Brady's legal team taking an early lead, 2-0.
Took Dave a little while to get going in the semis, but his serve's on point so far.
What a smart shot. A little bit of a side spinny, finding that deep angle, splitting the two defenders.
We had a good enough pass and set for that hitter to kind of identify some open areas and not be too interested in what's happening with the set. It's always helpful when you can divide your attention that way.
Wow, good eye.
Just barely out. Side out.
Jake McNeil really following it all the way to the line, watching it hit the sand past and earning himself that side out. Good job. Now he is up to serve. Starting from zone 5. Andrew Royal being such a cheeky hit. Nice little open palm, pushing it down line for the easy kill.
Yeah, when I watch that, it looks like he's thinking he might have a joust on his hands, which is the way he went up is perfect for that, because if it is a joust, it's going to come right back into his palm and he can push again. Or he can not be called for the open hand tip and just have it bounce for this down to the sand.
That's Dylan Cox serving from zone 5 there. Aggressive topspin. Taking it off the shoulder.
Aggressive hit, aggressive dig.
We got a net call, it looks like.
And out.
There we go, net call on Mr. Russell. Got a little greedy with that ball being out of system, and it'll cost him a real point on that one.
1-2.
Nice little topspin, handled well. Controlled by Dylan. And pokey deep middle, well picked up. Oh, and Alex finding that 8-foot monster.
2-2, tied up.
It's a lot of points on the board in just a few serves.
We've got an even ball game here. 2 serving 2. This is a game to 15. We will switch sides on 5s. Seemed like Tom Brady's legal team was a little confused on that play.
3-2 side change.
That pass got just a little bit tight, made a tough bump set for that setter.
And this is a little bit of a run. Got Dylan moving into the good side.
Yeah, 3 serves, 3 points, and hoping for more.
Side out 2-3.
The dead air you just listened to, courtesy of Kai's impending sneeze that never came, so.
It's like I predicted it, and then that caused it to not happen. Nice set all the way outside the antenna.
Now Dave was looking for that one to be inside. He knew his setter was in trouble, so he was able to help and come inside for that.
And Graham, despite being 6 foot 8 inches tall, still unable to keep that ball over the net with the block presence of Josh over there.
It's good play by Graham, good safe play to not go under the net. I think he could have broad jumped and maybe taken out his opponent. That's good sportsmanship. Pretty standard Graham to exhibit that good sportsmanship.
Oh man.
4-3.
A little bit of a hubby wife on that one, just splitting the defense. A little bit of he said, she said, and the dishes never got done. That's an ace serve. This time Graham
not allowed to, not about to let that happen again. Better two people going for it than none.
I agree. Jake trying to get the one-hand stick dig, and unfortunately getting not enough of it, and the side out for Team Shaka. Pushing Alex a little back, getting a set. Graham getting a block. Tight. Ooh, net on somebody.
I think Dave did a good job of getting there with his feet, stayed clear of it. I think the blocker got a little overzealous.
Looks like Ryan found a little bit, just a wee bit into the tape.
Dave's got good body control. I wouldn't be surprised to see him doing like capoeira or something that goes with his whole vibe and ability to control and move his body.
Black for point. 5-3.
All right, Josh doing his walk-through float serve that he's been finding success with. What a high swing over the block, easily picked up by Jake, who also gets the set.
There you go.
And Andrew Royal shooting it back to zone 1, finding success.
It's a good shot, smart. I feel like he took note of where the defenders were on that one and managed to just tap it away from them. Sometimes it's hard to avoid the defenders if they're going to stand behind two blockers.
Oh,
I think we had that on the first one that got picked up. Oh, another net.
I think that was Josh Benstock that ended up catching the net on his way up. We've talked earlier about the advantages of the attempting to set with the jump on 2, and I think that time it ended up just catching him a little bit off guard, drawing him into the net.
Yep.
Wow, what a whippy spin on that one. Oof. Yeah. And the refs agree. That did have a little bit of a double contact to it.
It was a double.
And we'll have a side change at 5, serving 5.
4-5. Is that 5-5? Oh, thank you. I wonder why everybody's switching on 4-5. Hey, here's a real quick program note. Let you guys know, don't go anywhere after the men's open finals is over, because we got the men's A finals that's going to start right after that. So stick around right here at court 23. Men's A finals will be up right after this game.
All right, Andrew Royal serving with that powerful topspin with the wind at his back. Well controlled, nice set. Dylan throwing his body at it. Nice
What
set.
a set on backing up. That's a tough one to make.
Nice set, Andrew.
Graham got stuffed there, but made a good attempt at it.
5-5.
And it was just for a side out for the other team. Well earned.
The legal team serving.
Dave Palm coming with the top serve. Looks like he wanted a lot and only got a little on that one.
Now.
Strong swing by Alex, using the tape on the way down, earning themselves a reel. We've got Tom Brady's legal team at 6, serving Shaka 5. Ooh, touching the defender on the way out of bounds for the ace. That's another real point from Tom Brady's legal team. 7, serving 5. That's just smart. I think Dave's doing one of the best jobs of anyone on the court of really pushing his serves deeper into the court, taking advantage of this this bigger court scheme.
That's a common theme. All the good servers use the back couple feet of the court and then trickle in a short one here and there. Not trickle in, not allowed to hit the tape, but if you can.
Giant.
Wow. Just smashed down.
That was a block, right?
Watching Shaquille O'Neal dunk a basketball.
That wasn't a carry. I mean, he did catch it down. What do you think? Catch it? No?
The cover was almost ridiculous. I can't believe he was within the first 4 feet of the court trying to cover where that ball was going to get pushed to. And that was a wonderful touch. All right, Dave getting tired back there. 8, serving 5. Nice floaty top, not able to be controlled by Graham into the net. And that's another ace for Dave.
Yeah, Dave did a nice job on getting over to the right side of the ball and going thumb down into the seam. That is a tough ball to read off his hand. It gets on you really fast. It's kind of taken the shorter route to the sand than if it had gone purely cross court.
The straight line attack is, I mean, he is finding a lot of success from that area right now. Once again, serving from the good side. And using that Mikasa King of the Beach ball, which is finding a lot of spin on top serves.
And his serve is a difference maker, and that almost got him another point with that marginal handset.
Not only was it a potential double, unfortunately, his teammate Ryan was unable to find the court, and that'll be a side change at Tom Brady's legal team at 10 to Shaka's 5. And we will continue to watch Dave Palm go back to serve. Dave Palm, once again scared of the sun, wearing long shirt, long pants. And back to serve again. Going with his jump serve. A little bit softer with that wind at his back. Graham with a big hit, huge block by Alex Russell. Nice dig by Jake. Good touch by Dave. This is pretty nice shot by Andrew Royal, and it is just wide of the line. Unfortunately, getting another real point for Tom Brady's legal team.
There you go.
Dave come back to serve, zone 1, serving his top serve, and there it is. Even though it trickles over, this is side out scoring, and there are no trickle serves allowed. It's considered a missed serve and a side out. We have Team Shaka 5 serving Tom Brady's legal team at 11. Got Ryan coming up to serve. The jump float. Nice set by.
What a dig. My goodness.
Nice dig by Dylan Cox.
Uh-oh. The hand-eye on that dig was just absolutely amazing because he did it with a bent elbow. Like, I've seen stabs where you go straight at it with your arm, but it was just in a really awkward spot, and he got enough meat on it to change the direction.
And their team was able to fight together and push that ball back over the net. Well done by Team Shaka. Nice point to earn. We've got Ryan back to serve again. See if he does that jump float. And wide of the line for the side out for Tom Brady's legal team. You know, his float almost looks like an international type of approach for his serve with the two-handed float toss and then coming through with a mixture of a float and a kind of a little bit of topspin.
Gives him options. If he decides at the last second he wants to float it, I bet he can. And puts the other team at a disadvantage since they don't know what's coming. You need a different angle on your platform when the ball's got spin on it versus when it doesn't. And we'll see whether the refs think that touched a blocker. No, they are signaling it did not touch a blocker.
He's calling it on himself, I do believe.
You can tell there's no money in this tournament, because if there were money in this tournament, he wouldn't be calling that on himself.
No one would be calling it on himself.
Leave that to the professional refs when there's money involved. But this being mostly an honor tournament, an honor pride kind of a tournament, yeah, you want your opponent to think well of you. And good honor call brings up the 12th point there.
Got 12 serving 6. Wow. He must pretend he's in the kitchen with how he's cooking with that spatula. All right, that'll bring in Dylan Cox up to serve for Team Shaka. 6 serving 12. Serving from the good side. He was bringing some heat with his top serve last time he was serving. Let's see if he's able to reproduce. No, he decides to go with the float.
The deep float, though. He was all the way back, and that thing had some loop on it.
Oh, it looks like he finds the hands and sides out.
Dave Palm makes quick work of that.
And ball back to Alex Russell.
This really is a juggernaut of a team we're looking at. We've got all the pieces that we need. Strong left side, right side, hitting. We've got a good middle, a good setter, defender.
Solid serve receive on all of these people.
Teams like this make me okay with having forfeited out early this morning when one of our team members was a little too hungover to come, because especially with an injury on our squad, we really didn't have a chance to win this tournament. And so, yeah, forfeit in the morning, enjoy our day at the beach, have a couple of buckets from Al's Beach Club.
Hard to have a bad time when you're on a beach with volleyball in the background and a drink in your hand.
And that's what this place is all about.
And that'll be a real point for Team Shaka.
7 serving 12 now. What happened in the women's open?
I actually took the opportunity between our matches to go up and visit Al's shop. And
how is Al?
Al seems like he's doing great.
I think he's making a lot of money this weekend.
I think he enjoyed my participation in the sales that he has been able to accrue this weekend. But it's good seeing him and grateful for the bucket drink that he.
Speaking of which, I think I'm going to have another sip of that bucket, if you don't mind.
All for you, my friend. And that'll bring Josh Binstock up to serve. He's just been ootin' a boot today. Nice jump set.
Your reference to his Canadianness is not unnoticed.
That's the end of my accent, though. Anything past that, I don't think I have it. It does look like we've got a net on the last point, however, I have no idea.
I think everyone netted. Like, several people in the crowd netted on that one. It's
2022, man. You can net whenever you want. Uh-oh. We've got Brian Clark coming up to serve. Bucket hat and all. Serving for Tom Brady's legal team. He was their warm-up setter, really helping the team get ready for this strenuous occasion. And unable to find the
It didn't go so well.
It did not. He does get a setting opportunity. Let's see if he can redeem himself in the next point.
I'm a little worried right now.
You seem a little worried.
He didn't do that well in warm-ups.
Oh, Andrew Royal really trying to get at it, finding a little bit too much power for the court and just missing long.
Unaware of the hitch in their giddy-up that is their setter.
Dave coming back to serve into the good side. He had success here. Nice power into the deep middle. Oh, and Doug after the block.
Why are we doing that with the ball?
All deciding to push over in one. Unfortunately, not the strongest decision from Brian Clark.
It's a ball that we could shoot over to Dave Palm and have a much better look at.
Poor Alex Russell in the middle, and you don't have to do a whole lot more than put the ball in the air. But that'll bring our friend Ryan back up to serve, going with his two-handed toss, and unable to find the court is Alex Russell for the real point. get another chance to watch Ryan's jump float. And I do find the float serve to be a little bit more complicated with that wind at the back, especially if you're going to create more of a downward angle like he seems to be doing with his toss. Unable to get over the net on this attempt.
Yeah, you mentioned the wind on his back there. One of the most common problems with a float serve there is when the ball will actually on the toss blow out in front of you too much, and you get that downward trajectory that goes too down into the net like that one. So always something to look at. The wind affects the toss more than you realize it does.
That was a cheeky play.
Yeah, I'm worried about this strategy from Tom Brady's legal team. When you get near the end of a game, you got to close, or else you give that other team some chance to get momentum. In a side-out scoring game like this, 2 points can be an eternity. So this is not over yet.
Jeez.
That set's wrong. This is going to turn into another point, and before you know it, Team Shaka's going to have some points and some momentum.
And that'll be 9 serving 13 after another point is earned by Team Shaka.
It's time to sub out that setter and get somebody in who can dish the rock.
Dish the rock. Love it. NBA season is just around the corner after the preseason.
Dylan Cox getting in with the crowd a little bit. Maybe watch me play. I enjoy doing that.
It always is nice to be able to see.
That's another gaffed set. Another great opportunity to score some points and some momentum, even more importantly, off the top of the block for a kill. And all of a sudden, it's a 3-point ball game. Overconfidence, inside-out scoring will lose you a lot of games.
Seems like Tom Brady's legal teams.
Honestly, with the momentum that they've got, I mean, I'd put near even odds on this game, even if they were to make the subbing switch or the setting sub switch right now.
Well, it seems like the legal team decided to take a recess on this one.
Well done, sir. Well done.
Sometimes that's what it takes. You have to throw the other team off of their service game and potentially make some strategic substitutions, which could provide a better advantage for your own team. We'll see if they decide to make that decision in the second break. Couldn't be more grateful to be out here at the boardwalk on Okaloosa Island at the Fudpucker Fall Classic of 2022 here with Ed Ratledge. My name is Kyle Turner, aka KY, and couldn't be more blessed to be here in the beautiful weather, these wonderful sponsors. What a great day, what a great time. Hope you guys are able to take the time in your future to come visit us in the spring. It's always a memory maker.
All right, open final action, 10 serving 13. Here's some shots for another big comeback.
Another point for Team Shaka.
I don't want to call you
Somebody call the desk at Caesars. I think they just moved this to even odds.
Nice. I don't want to call you Nostradamus yet, but that's another point for Team Shaka after this substitution has been made.
So I'm age 45 right now. I won a national championship with UCLA in the year 2000. And it was the last year that the NCAA used the side-out scoring. And so I'm well versed in how that game works, how this game works. And it is just a different situation. Just the psychology of it is so different because it's hard to bring it in for a landing here.
I completely understand it. The flow is, so I started playing after when rally was the only type of play and side out had disappeared. So.
I thought that touched the top of the block, and so does the up ref, yes. Linesman missed it, but that did touch the top of the block.
And it's a nice side out for the legal team. Look how much they're pinching.
Nice pass.
They switched the setter. Dave is now setting.
Ooh, just finding the line. Okay, now they're getting back some momentum. Now I feel pretty good about their chances. They've made the sub switch they need. They get to a match point here. They are very likely to put this away.
All right. Brian Clark back up to serve. Let's see if he can get over the net on this one. And no, 0 for 2 from the back line after the substitution. And now has been replaced.
Well, I've never seen one player try to lose a game harder for his team.
He was
know your role.
Was initially setting. They have since decided that Dave should be setting.
Sorry if you're his friend and I'm roasting him right now, but let the players play.
The setting was not up to par. Dave, what a wonderful press into the line, being able to push that ball back for the side out.
Again, not the way you want to have to side out, though.
Definitely not the way you want to side out. When you have such talented people on your team, it's nice when they're able to pick you up as your comfort zone is in deep zone 1.
And I get this strategy trying to get everybody in on day 1, but it's the championship match. Let the guys who are here to win win.
Nice high spinning jump serve to zone 6. Wow, that was a quick push. Nice.
I think Dave
heard a
Paul
whistle.
might have netted.
I did hear a whistle. And the side out.
I didn't see the net, but it just
doesn't look like Dave thinks he faulted either.
When the flag's in the backfield, you know what happened.
Always holding.
The assistant referee for subs, they say hold it down.
Pushing it all the way to the
All
outside.
the way. What a great set. That set killed itself by getting all the way to the point where that blocker had to bite on one or the other.
I mean, Jake McNeil, the set hit itself. All he had to do was put power, found a little bit of the tool. I've also heard that Jake goes by Tim Allen from some time. A high toss.
It is a really high toss. He waited enough for it to come down. No, that was a double, and they're getting away with it.
And Graham uses left hand. He is not a natural lefty. He must be...
He's smart. That set was gaffed. It didn't go where it was supposed to go. It had some spin. I'd have called it.
And the dexterosity, I think, is what Graham just experienced on that last play. Dylan Cox up to serve.
Graham mentioned to me earlier today when we were chatting, he experienced a little bit of crampy behavior yesterday while in an intimate situation.
It's a personal story.
It's a personal story. But
he's an honest guy. And that's what we love about him. Couldn't be nicer of a human being if you look for one. We've got Alex Russell back up to serve, doing a kind of a jump float, really pushing the setter back. And unable to find the dig is Team Shaka.
They're on about a 10 for 10 side out streak at this point. And that's the way it goes. You allow a team this good to hang around, it will bite you.
The interesting part of this substitution is that they took out Josh Benstock. Josh Benstock is the one who is sitting on the bench and is also been a multiple participant in several FIVB events.
Well, he's a blocking force. He's going to put his hands in good places, and I feel like momentum for both teams is really stalled out here. No one's got really anything going, and we were just kind of been locked at 11-13, and everyone's happy about it, including the crowd. Big crowd here, enjoying themselves. Maybe that's the motivation. It's fixed in favor of the crowd, just to give them a good, solid type of a game. Graham using that 6'8" frame to whack the ball off the block and deep into the court.
I didn't know if he was going to be able to make that over. It seemed like he made a lot out of a little on that one.
I would agree. His set got blown down a little bit, and he had to kind of sidearm it. The blocker could have been a little bit more disciplined, gone straight over and gotten the stuff.
Wow, Dave is doing a really good job pushing those sets.
Dave's got the wind on his back there. He kind of lined up in a funky spot with the ball almost a little behind him, blew in front of him.
Transitioned backwards, put that right foot forward, really put that weight into the set, and was able to give his outside Jake McNeil a little bit of an advantage on the swing.
Yeah, I'm curious what Jake saw there, because he had a solid blocker right where he wanted to hit it, but he was able to loop it up and over where there were no defenders.
Graham makes easy of that. Wow, nice put away.
Yep.
He's very Very systematic back two, well run by Andrew Royal.
This point of the game, a big hit like that doesn't even score a point could turn some momentum, though. That can mess with the psychology of your opponents.
Watch that replay as we just showed. Keep Andrew's hands nice and high, elbows in, pushes it back, keeps the defender having to watch and anticipate that forward set. Really gives his right side the advantage on that swing. Nicely done.
What a great pass to go through that ball. Good cover.
Here's that one too, to Alex, the gigantic human being. Nicely put away.
Block our view here in the 10th.
It's a beautiful match. I'm here to watch and help commentate, and can't do it if I can't see the court. But just to tell you the amount of enthusiasm of the people that are here to be able to watch this tournament, it is truly an experience. The whole court is surrounded by people at this point. The energy is high. Everyone's having a good time. Oh, Dylan just walking through his float even though he's got a powerful top serve. Nice dig.
And it's 12-13. It's time for a switch.
On to the good side for Team Shaka too.
Now, Vegas is liking those even odds they put on this match 10 minutes ago.
If you call this, I'll start calling you Nostradamus. I mean, they were significantly elevated in this game until they made that transition. Oh, look what they just did. He just got subbed off.
Might be too little too late unless, I mean, they're going to the bad side, right?
Bad side. He's cold. We'll see. This has been a very I don't even know the adjective to use. A very courageous decision to allow Brian Clark to be able to come on the court and play. He's had 2 missed serves. He's had multiple missed sets.
Let's be real. It was a gamble with little upside for the other 4 players on that team.
However, Team Shaka is quite enthusiastic about the decision. We'll see if they're able to close out this match and tie it up here at 13-13, or if Team Tom Brady's legal team is going to be able to come through and
secure the kids. I mean,
find continued success in their game. We'll have to just see if that substitution was the game maker or game breaker.
Who's getting the house? Who's getting the cars? Who's getting the kids?
Got to talk about it.
Shaka is vying for all of it.
There's Dylan coming in with that top serve that I told you was so successful, and he went back to that float.
Oh, that's a double. I can't believe he let that go.
Oh, we're still playing this. I can't believe it. Wow, what a dig.
Okay.
I can't believe we're still playing that. Good. And it's tied up. We got 13 serving 13.
What's that, Caesar's desk? You're now putting, a little spread on Shaka winning. Oh.
It's crazy how momentum works like that. All right, he's lining up. He's clearing his platform. I think we're going to see that jump serve again. I think it just took a little bit of that momentum swing for him to really want to come out of his shell and bring that top serve again. Nice spinny and wide of the line.
Missed the sideline, but boy, that's going to have stains in the underwear of some of these players on Tom Brady's legal team. That's not a serve you like looking at.
Well, I'm hoping they bought some Charmin because that top spin with these Mikasa balls, you know, you're going to need some soft padding.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Alex Russell coming up to serve, doing his float serve. Just being smart, putting it on zone 6.
And Graham with the tap down kill against 1.
Just being successful, finding that aggressive down ball in the middle of the court with a single blocker up on him.
You ready for an Ed Rowledge prediction? Our first match point will come after this serve.
Okay.
Calling it 14-13 for Shaka after this serve. I'm not going to give a full Trevor Crabb guarantee, but I feel really good about it.
Always a bold guarantee. Josh trying to use the tape to his full advantage. Oh, and he calls it.
Who's got two thumbs and can see the future?
Nostradamus,
This
a.k.a.
guy.
Ed Ratledge over here, predicting the flow, calling the momentum. Team Shaka finally finding the advantage. Look at the replay on this block
timeout call.
of Graham pushing over the net, finding that block, and throwing it back into the court to find their first lead of the match.
Got some controversy. A timeout was called by the Brady legal team, and they apparently already called one. Are we playing 2 timeouts per game or 1? I don't know. I haven't had all right, we may be calling them back out here after they drink their Superman juice over there.
Well, this is a truly confusing conundrum. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen anyone call 2 timeouts.
Is there Fudpucker's rule book that we need to?
I think the rule book is currently on the mic next door to us right now. So we'll see what Mike has to say about it. But
2 timeouts was the standard back in the 80s and 90s when they played the side-out scoring like this. 2 timeouts. You didn't have the technical timeout at 21 points like you do in modern games. Looks like everybody's back out on the court, whether they've been sanctioned for their their call of an illegal timeout or just we're all back ready to play.
No one seems to be complaining too much, so I'm going to assume that everyone's kosher with it. But yeah, typically there's only 1 timeout allowed. Oh,
this
the
could
overpass.
be
This could be the match.
Graham, go up, do it.
What just
Did they
happened?
sneak it through? No, it was a stuff.
It looked like 2 hands were trying to hit the same ball. Watch this replay here as both blocks line up. Good press. And I don't even know if the ball was trying to be squeaked through so low.
That's one where you want to go with the ultra long follow through and just kind of push it through the block. You risk netting, but if you can do it in a way that pushes it through.
Oh, cheeky play. Good pickup. Oh,
it's a heck of a play.
Giraffes don't go very fast backwards.
Yeah, even slower backwards than forwards. I know this.
Oh, looks like Andrew Royal trying to get the crowd excited for a sky
we're
ball.
going for a sky ball.
Let's go. Let's see if he finds the court.
I can see a shank here.
Finds the court.
That's
Little low.
Yeah.
He digs it. This is a chance.
Oh, that's a great chance too.
Oh, and then he just shoots it. Easily picked up. Benstock with a set outside. Dave
Palm for the kill.
tooling it for the
still
ball
alive.
to go out of bounds. Nice side out by Tom Brady's legal team. Now we just got to see what Giselle's going to bring to the conversation.
You want another prediction?
I'm waiting for it.
14 all after this point, after this serve.
It's a heavy flow point. We'll see. Let's see if the pad's big enough for it.
That might be worse than my underwear call.
That was terrible. I apologize, people, for listening to that. I couldn't help it. Nice pickup.
Feeling
by
pretty
Josh.
good about my my call though.
High hands for the side out. That's 14-14. I'm telling you, head is on fire today, guys.
Somebody lost a contact.
Uh-oh. Everyone hit their knees. Look for the contact.
We have some shattered glasses and a 14-all ball game. We're going to be here a little while.
At least we've got an exciting match here. The women's final looked like it was about to be a runaway, and then at 14-0, the competing team
Put some points on the board.
11 points on the board.
They gave me time enough to get back from Owls. I was enjoying some lunch and I heard the word 14 over the mic and I'm like, oh, I need to be back in the broadcast booth.
That was a ridiculous turn of the tides there. So here we've got Dave Palm serving into the net, unfortunately for the side out, and fortunately for Team Shaka. So once again, we have 14-7-14. It is win by 2, no cap.
Nice floater deep in the court.
Well handled. Josh setting the right side.
Great
And the put
opportunity.
away.
That's a very high hit.
That is a high hit with a high block. That's almost indoorish.
I feel good about the urgency that Tom Brady's legal team has.
And if you look at this replay, both good press by Graham, good high snap by Alex, just well done by both people, just better offense than defense in that play.
They've gone back to their A team of legal experts, and now they have only to score 2 points to win this thing, and I feel pretty good about them doing that at this point.
Nice serve, well handled. Tries to be cheeky. Does he
And
find
it's
it?
long. No. Oh, it was in.
Looks like the arrow, the flag says it's in. And that's Andrew Royer for you in a nutshell. Cheeky play,
Lucky.
but little bit of luck.
It's not how I want to side out right there.
He did tell me this morning he had Lucky Charms for breakfast, so we'll see if he has a little bit more luck rolled up his sleeves.
Did he go in deep into the box and pull out all the green Lucky Clovers?
I heard he saved them actually. Ate nothing but the regular cereal. As we talked about earlier with Dylan's powerful top serve, he showed us how strong it is, and the net showed how dense it is.
He's piking too much. That ball's getting it behind him, and he's just kind of losing track of like his attitude in the air.
It almost seemed like he rushed his approach, honestly.
Agreed.
We got Alex doing his float. Catching him in the chest. Little push.
Oh, what a great opportunity they missed.
And the side out.
This two in a row lucky side outs could turn into some momentum if they forget how lucky they were to get those side outs. Just ride that high. God is willingness for us, boys. Whoa, Graham's float serve moves a lot.
That was weird. What a swing. Kind of
high
left
and
of the
deep
block.
and
Kind of left of the block, inside of the
I
defender.
approve. High, deep, and spatchy.
That ain't gonna get dug. Well done by Alex Russell. Now we've got Josh Benstock coming up to serve.
Feel good about this one.
I do too. I feel like he's about to put a little bit of top on it. Nope, he's about to do his run-through float thing.
Well, I like where he put it. It's kind of backing them up. Oh yeah, they got a good opportunity here.
Oh, bad set. Put it too tight. Put it right in the hands of Team Shaka, who said, "Thank you very much." It's October, but I'll take my Christmas gift early.
Again, a very, very lucky side out for Team Shaka. Like, you got no business winning that point or keeping that point off the board, except for the error by Josh Benstock as he sets, which is not a common error. That's not an error he makes a whole lot. So
I think you can tell that both teams are really starting to feel how long this match has become at 14-14 with Andrew Royal finding the net on another missed serve.
And it really didn't have to be. If the legal team had just demanded full custody right away, I mean, this could have been over. Well, Dave Palm calling his own touch. That all happened really fast for him to get up there.
We watched the replay here. We got a nice back set, super tight. I'm glad Dave's an honest man, because that was
I didn't see it.
Really difficult to see.
It was wide. It definitely was out of bounds.
Nice pass. Let's see how.
What a
nice
set by John.
Wow. What a.
Notice they have just given him every ball. He's downwind. He is high and smashing.
Josh Benstock pretending he's Neo with that set, and Mr. Russell putting that ball away aggressively. And as said prior, this is Fudpucker, so there are no let stirs. If you catch the top of the tape, that is considered a missed serve and will go to the other team's side out. So after that mistake, we do have Mr. Dylan Cox coming up to serve. He has opted to serve out of zone 1. Let's see if he takes his time on this approach and see if he gives himself a good toss and attack.
I like his mindset.
Seems focused.
Yep.
Oh, man. And instead finds the middle of the net. Almost like a golfer trying to watch the shot before it happens. But we don't have a hat anymore, so focus mode on 100. And Alex Russell back up to serve. Toss float. Gives him time to the net.
See if we can get out of the 14 all doldrums right here. It's a great opportunity. If Shaka manages to pull this off, nope.
And that's a real point for Dave Palm on that one.
It is the first match point for Tom Brady's legal team.
Let's see if that mistake of making an early substitution.
And they're likely to find their way out of that. I think they may be the stronger team. When I look at the last 3 or 4 or 5 side outs by Team Shaka, just getting lucky after lucky after lucky. You don't get lucky all night. Vegas knows that. That's why the odds are always on the house.
Graham told me he had a horseshoe in his pocket, though.
I thought he was just happy to see me.
Who says it can't be both?
Is he cramping?
In certain areas and doing well in others. Looks like Graham's coming back to serve here. He's going to do his float so he can get to the net and be the giant block that he... Oh! Those muscles are just so big sometimes. You know, it's hard to control them.
All right, I think this is going to be it.
Calling for the sky ball. We'll see if Josh delivers or gives the fans what they want.
I'm calling it. This is going to be it right here.
Nope. His walk-through float. Much the disappointment of the entire fan base that's watching, where Andrew Royal is very cheeky with his attack. Left hand pokey down his line over the top of Dave Palm's block, finding the sand for the easy side out.
Smart play.
He has done very well with that.
Well, I'm 2 for 3 on my calls. Still feel all right about that. I'm getting a D+.
If I had 66% odds in Vegas, I think I would still take those.
Just feed him the rock. He's going to go up and hit it at 12 feet. No one's stopping him.
Rattles the uprights on that one.
You definitely want to put your biggest blocker and maybe one other guy over there. At this point, you need to change since he's had so many kills in a row.
Feeling himself. He's got a little bit of a swagger to his walk and his play. He knows that he's going to be successful and a good side out. Dave Palm giving the people what they want, giving a sky ball.
Yeah.
This looks like a good sky ball.
I feel good about this one.
And Dylan Cox making an easy play of it. Okay, we've got a rally. Chance
for opportunity. Do not call that. That catches the
catches
line
wow.
for the win.
For the win. Tom Brady's legal team taking full custody of this match and taking Team Shaka down 16 to 14. What a match. What a wonderful blessing to be able to have this good volleyball played. Glad to be able to have my friend Ed Ratledge here in the booth with me for Kyle Turner, a.k.a. KY, at Fudpucker's Fall Classic 2022. Thank you guys for tuning in. We've had a wonderful time watching this. And congratulations to Tom Brady's legal team for taking home the victory today.
Good times. Appreciate you all for being here. For myself and Kai.
Guys, thank you again.
Good night.
Nice to see you.
Raise your hands, boys. Let's see who you are. Mario Torres and Rose You guys on center court, let's start the men's A. We got another game coming up. Get your picture taken. Let's move along.